FridayNightGlory.com, Parker Turley here. 70-68, buzzer beater victory. Micah Peavy gets it to go. I'm here with JB Hill and Robert Banks, the priest. You guys take them to overtime. Down the stretch, what was going through your mind as you hit that last shot?
I mean, you got to do something. I just had to do something to win the game. I mean, it's a district game, so anything, we just got to win. You know what I'm saying?
There were a lot of ups and downs in this game. How do you feel this showed the toughness of this team tonight?
It showed real big. I mean, during overtime, my coach just told us we had to go get a win, and that's what we did.
Robert, tonight you hit three-pointers, come up big for your team. Talk about kind of what your mindset was coming into a big matchup like this.
My mindset was just playing my role and getting the W for the team.
You guys get a victory, 70-68. Talk about how you guys can build off of this win, carrying momentum. Obviously, it's big overtime win.
I mean, we just got to focus the whole game. I feel like we started off pretty bad. I feel like we need to respect our opponent, and we just got to build off of it, like you said.
You had a big-time matchup defensively. What did you do to prepare for that matchup?
I just had to lock in that practice. Our coach had a good game plan for us, and I just followed it.
You guys get the win here. How do you build off of it?
Just go back into the lab and grind even harder for the next game.
Obviously, this is games champions win. Talk about how tested you guys are in experience.
We're very tested. I mean, our games before the district, we played multiple top 25 teams in the country. So I feel like, we're ready for this. We just got to focus every game. Just come out focused, and, yeah, we'll win.
Before that last shot right there with 6 seconds left, what was said in the timeout by Coach Peavy to draw up the play right there?
Well, we had drew up a couple plays, but on that position, he just told us to get it quick because we didn't have much time, and Micah came up big.
You guys get the win tonight. Talk about defensively. You guys came out with pressure in the second half. What was said at halftime to change that?
What was said at halftime was we're just going to crank up the tempo, and that's what we did.
68 victory. I'm here with Coach Peavy. Your team showed a lot of toughness tonight. Y'all came out a little slow, but talk about the defensive intensity in the second half.
That's what we do. We really pride ourselves on defense. Was not real happy with the way we played in the first half. I didn't feel like we came out with the intensity that we needed. Our game plan was to make them shoot a lot of contested shots, and they did. But we gave up way too many buckets at the rim and didn't fight hard enough for rebounds like we need to. We figured out a way to get it done down the stretch.
You talk about figuring out a way to get it done. Talk about that shows the experience and leadership of your team.
Yeah, we've got a lot of experience. We played a lot of playoff games last year, and this was a playoff atmosphere. And that's how we approach this game today, like it was a playoff game. So our guys know how to make plays when we need to make plays, and how to get out of here with a win.
You guys get a huge win. What was said at halftime to kind of change the momentum of the game defensively?
I don't know if I can say what was said at halftime, but basically we challenged them. We tested their heart and just told them just come out here and compete the way we have in practice. That's just the thing. As a coaching staff, we've been telling our guys, if you come out and play the way we practice, it's going to be really tough for us to be beat. Our practices are intense. They're crazy. It's a pressure cooker. We get in the game sometimes, and like tonight, I felt like we were trying not to lose instead of just coming out there and being a better team. But credit to Richardson. They're really good. They're really good. They're very well coached. And they got some big-time players. So, I got to give them a lot of the credit for how things went tonight.
You talk about them having big-time players. There in the third, fourth quarter, Ryland Griffin didn't take many shots. What was said to the person guarding him?
Nothing. We just stuck to our game plan. I think down the stretch we put Micah on him just to give some more length. I wanted Micah off of him at different times of the game because Micah takes charges. And I wanted Micah to be able to rotate off and be able to take charges if we got beat. But we work on defense a lot, and our guys, they're prepared to guard whoever.
What do you feel your team needs to improve on as we get closer to district play winding down?
Everything. Basically just better execution, better taking care of the ball on in rebound. I mean, we got a bunch of rebounds that we lost, and they scored off of them. So we need to secure rebounds and outlet them without getting turnovers. Need to execute offensively a little bit. I felt like we're shooting not to score sometimes. We're just throwing up shots, and we need to have confidence in making shots every time we put the ball up. And just communicating on defense.
Coach, I appreciate you giving us some time. Congratulations on the win. FridayNightGlory.com, Parker Turley.